That bitch took my wallet. And always look on the bright side of life. Thanks for tuning to IRL News. I'm Hans Idle, and you're not. Our first story is about, well, a favorite subject here on IRL News: breasts, boobs, tits, melons, mammaries, whatever you want to call them. We like them. Unfortunately, sometimes even breasts are used for evil, as was the case in Paris, France, where two young ladies snuck up on a man who was taking some money out of the ATM and began to fondle his genitalia and lift their shirts. Now, I've got to tell you, this wouldn't be the worst way to lose a few $100, and if anyone out there is listening and hard up for cash, I will be at the ATM at about 12 noon today, so I'm just saying. Speaking of boobs, do you remember Winnie Cooper from the Wonder Years? Well, her real name is Danica McKellar, and I must say she's turned into a beautiful young lady. And on top of that, in fact, she's a complete brain. She's just written her third book on algebra called Hot X, Algebra Exposed. And she's encouraging young girls to get involved in mathematics and not be dumbed down just because they're pretty or popular. It sounds great to me. But I gotta say, remembering Winnie Cooper took me back to my own Wonder Years.
As I sat there thinking about Winnie Cooper, I wondered whether Fred Savage ever got in her pants. I mean, I would've.
Sorry. Moving on. For all you sinners out there, God's got a new weapon. Skateboarding priest. There's nothing more to say. That's the whole story. Skateboarding priest. I don't know. Speaking of frivolous lawsuits, a young Muslim lady has decided to sue the Disney company because they're not letting her wear her headscarf on her job at Disneyland. Now, I don't have any problem with people's religious beliefs or clothing. However, this does seem a little questionable, considering she's already been working at Disneyland without wearing her headscarf for 2 years, and now all of a sudden she's got her citizenship and has decided to read the Constitution and figures that the Constitution in some way applies to her job at Disneyland. For Disney's side of the story, as far as they're concerned, the cast members who work at Disneyland are actors, and Disneyland itself is the stage. Therefore, they are required to wear their costumes and play the parts they're given. Now, I know there are some people out there who don't like Disney because it's this big corporation, but I gotta be honest with you, this is bullshit. So, lady, either take off your headscarf and go back to work, or go find another job. I hear Denny's is hiring. Just saying. And my last story comes to us from Ica, Peru. It's about some stones, some very ancient stones that have some very interesting drawings on them. Drawings depicting human beings and dinosaurs living at the same time. Now, I don't know whether you believe this sort of thing, but it's always interesting and a little amusing to see stories like this and listen to the people who take them to be fact. I like to keep an open mind, but not quite this open. Anyway, it's a fun read, and the link's below, as always. And, of course, all the other stories are down there, too. So, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care. I know. This is where the funny part's supposed to be, but I just have to tell you guys that I'm not going to be around next week. I'm going to be out of town, so there's not going to be an IRL news. I'll be back the following week, so hang in there. And, okay, so now here's something funny, I hope.